A few weeks ago, my team and I worked on a cloud-native DevOps project, a microservice application. The code was not just to run the application, but to build a complete deployment workflow around it. The application was made up of several microservices, including the config server, discovery server, API gateway, and then the business services, which houses the customer service, the VAT, the visit service, and there's still an admin server and a Gen AI service. Each service has its own responsibility, but they are all needed to communicate for the full system to work. The config server handles centralized configuration, discovery server helps the services find each other. The API gateway acted as the main entry point of users. Then the business service handled the actual features like the customer, the verse, and then the visit data or information. On the DevOps side, we containerize the services using Docker and deploy them on Kubernetes. Kubernetes helps us manage the services, restart failed pods, export services, and keep the application running in a more reliable way. We also use Helm to package the Kubernetes configuration so deployment could be cleaner, reusable, and easier to manage across environments. For infrastructures, we use Terraform to provision the cloud resources as code. This means instead of manually creating infrastructure, we define it in a code so it could be versioned, reviewed, and recreated when needed. One of the most important parts of this project was the CI/CD workflow. When a change was made to the application, GitHub Action builds a Docker image, scans it for security, and then using Trivia, and then pushes the image to Amazon ECR. After that, the deployment configuration was updated with the new image tag. Then Argo CD handles the GitHub deployments into Kubernetes, so the workflow was simple, but then powerful. So when the code changes, you have a pipeline that builds the code, and then the image scans for image security, then pushes that image to the registry, update the deployment version, then Argo CD syncs the application into the cluster. We also added observability using Prometheus and Grafana. Prometheus collected metrics from the system, while Grafana helped us visualize those metrics through dashboard. We made it easier to monitor health service, port status, CPU usage, memory usage, and possible issues in the environment. We also work with secret management. Working with secret management is because the application needed sensitive values like database credential and API gateway. So instead of hard coding secret directly into the application, we used a more secure approach to manage them in the deployment environment. So one big lesson from this project is that DevOps is not just about deploying an application. It's about building a reliable system around the application. It's about automation, security, monitoring, collaboration, and making deployment faster and safer. The project helped us understand how microservices, Kubernetes, CI/CD, the GitOps, and then cloud infrastructure and observability all connect together. So for me, it was a strong hands-on experience on building and managing a modern cloud-native DevOps. So you can also prompt your AI. You can tell the AI that you want to register a pet. The AI will take information from you and register that pet for you if you don't want to do it manually. So that's the work of the Gen AI service that was integrated into the application.